There are only 8 teams left in the 2018 World Cup following the conclusion of another dramatic round of matches, which saw big names like Argentina, Portugal and Spain fall by the wayside. Belgium and England both survived huge scares to come through their respective ties, with the latter finally overcoming their penalty shootout hoodoo to win their first knockout game at a major tournament since 2006. Hosts Russia are still alive and kicking in the tournament after dumping Spain out on spot kicks to set up a quarter-final clash with Croatia. Igor Akinfeev was immense between the sticks for Russia and unsurprisingly finished as the who-scored man of the match, 8.88 rating. In fact, no goalkeeper has made more saves in a match at the 2018 World Cup than Akinfeev managed against Spain, 9, while the 32-year-old also denied Iago Aspas and Koke in the penalty shootout. Benjamin Pavard hasn't always looked entirely convincing at right back this summer, but the 22-year-old did at least manage to play a major part in France's stunning 4-3 win over Argentina on Saturday. Pavard scored a goal of the season contender to put France 3-2 up with just over 20 minutes remaining. While the first 2 entrants in our best-rated 11 from the round of 16 progressed through to the next stage, there was no such luck for our third, Colombia centre-back Yerry Mina. The Barcelona defender headed in a dramatic injury-time equalizer to force Colombia's match with England into extra time, before the South Americans fell short on penalties. Mina is only the 3rd player to score in 3 separate matches at the 2018 World Cup and, while he lost his temper at times, he was colossal in both boxes despite finishing the match injured. Mina is joined at centre-back in the best-rated 11 by Russian defender Ilya Kutepov. Russia reverted to a back 3 for the first time at the tournament against Spain, and Kutepov played an integral part in keeping their European rivals at bay. In fact, no player made more interceptions than the 24-year-old across the round of 16 matches at the 2018 World Cup, 6. Rounding off the back 4 is Portugal's Rafael Guerreiro, who secured a who-scored rating of 8.15 in their 2-1 defeat to Uruguay on Saturday. The Borussia Dortmund defender registered the assist for Pep's equalizer, while also creating 3 other goal-scoring opportunities against the South Americans. Guerreiro struggled earlier on in the tournament but delivered his best performance at the weekend. Unfortunately, it was not enough to help Portugal over the line. Moving into midfield, and Kylian Mbappé is first up. The France international finished the round of 16 as the highest who-scored rated player, 9.77, after delivering one of the best individual performances of the tournament. The 19-year-old tormented Argentina, netting twice to help the Euro 2016 finalists overcome La Albiceleste. Willian was also instrumental for Brazil but misses out on a place in right midfield due to Mbappé's sheer brilliance. Ivan Rakitic's fine campaign continued, as Croatia eliminated Denmark on penalties. The Barcelona midfielder scored the decisive penalty during Croatia's shootout triumph and delivered an all-action performance during 120 minutes of regular time. Rakitic created 2 goal-scoring opportunities, completed 2 dribbles and attempted 3 shots, while also making 4 tackles and interceptions combined. Brazil fended off a bright start from Mexico to progress to the quarter-finals of the 2018 World Cup, and Real Madrid defensive midfielder Casemiro was again key for the Selecao. The 26-year-old won 6 tackles but also created 3 goal-scoring opportunities, 2 more than he managed in his first 3 appearances combined. Unfortunately, Casemiro is suspended for their last 8 clash against Belgium after picking up a costly booking. His absence will be felt even with Fernandinho set to deputize. Neymar's performance against Mexico was overshadowed by his theatrics, but the Brazil number 10 is gradually returning to his best. The 26-year-old broke the deadlock for Tait's side after sliding in Willian's ball across goal, and was unfortunate not to have a second when Roberto Firmino converted his saved attempt right at the death. Not only that, but Neymar created 5 goal-scoring opportunities and will only get better from here. Belgium were forced to come from 2-0 down to beat Japan in their round of 16 clash, and Eden Hazard earned the who scored man of the match from their thrilling win, 8.72, providing the assist for Belgium's equalizer in the 74th minute. Hazard was denied by the woodwork just after Japan took a shock lead, while also completing 5 dribbles for the Red Devils. Rounding off the best-rated 11 for the round of 16 is Uruguay striker Edinson Cavani, who scored both of Uruguay's goals in their 2-1 win over Portugal. The Paris Saint-Germain striker picked up a thigh injury in Saturday's victory, and Uruguay are sweating on his fitness ahead of their clash with France on Friday. The 31-year-old has now scored 3 goals in 4 appearances at the 2018 World Cup and even completed as many tackles against Portugal as his previous 3 appearances at the tournament. 3.